Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to our Math Daily Challenge question. Today's question is number 2. It's talking about a box contains 10 pounds of a nut mix. That is 50% peanuts, 20% cashews, and 30% almonds. A second nut mix containing 20% peanuts, 40% cashews, and 40% almonds is added to the box, resulting in a new nut mix that is 40% peanuts. How many pounds of cashews are now in the box? To solve this problem, you have to focus on the given and analyze each given to figure out the solution through. Number 1, you have a box. A box contains 10 pounds of a nut mix. Okay, so this is the first information. You have to imagine you have a box here. It has 10 pounds of a nut mix. Okay, these 10 pounds is divided to 3 kinds of nuts. The first one is peanut. So here, as you see, 5, but 50% peanuts. So 50% peanuts, 20% cashews, and 30% almonds. Okay. Number 10 here makes the question easy to solve. Okay. So 50% peanuts means 10 times 50 over 100. Okay. So the answer is 5. This is the number of peanuts. Okay. The second quantity for cashew. So here, the cashews, 20%. So 20% is about 10 is the total number of pounds times 20%. We need to calculate the 20% of 10 pounds, which is 2. 2 cashew, C for cashew, okay? And 30% almonds. So directly we can write the weight of the nut mix, which is 10. 10 times 30% equals 3. 3 almonds. 3 what? Almonds. So here are the amounts of peanut, cashew, and almonds in the first quantity. The second part of the question starts from here. A second nut mix. If you notice that there is no amount of the second nut mix, no amount, like here, the amount was 10. He says a box contains 10 pounds of a nut mix. The second amount has no specific weight. Okay, so a second nut mix containing 20% peanuts. Okay, so let's imagine for the second amount of nut mix, it weighs X. It weighs what? X. Okay, so we need to calculate right now 20% peanuts. So 20%, like 20 over 100, let's say 0.2. 0.2 X, this is for peanuts. Okay, 40% cashews. 40%, 0.4 X cashews. And 40% almonds. 0.4 X almonds. Okay, the second nut mix is added to the first box, resulting a new nut mix that is 40% peanuts. And the question is focusing on how many pounds cashews are now in the box. Okay, so let's take it step by step. Here we go. We can form equations to find the amount of peanuts, because here I have peanuts, which is 5, okay, in the first amount. So 5 plus the second percent, which is 0.2 X. This one should equal to what? Should equal to, so equals to 40%, like he says here, 40% peanuts. 40% peanuts after we add the second amount to the first. So 40% is 0.4, okay, of the first amount, which is 10 pounds, plus the second amount, which is X. Let's solve this equation. Here we go. 0.4 multiplied by 10, which is 4, plus 0.4 times X is 0.4 X. The left side stays the same, 5X plus 0.2 X. Let's check which X is smaller, as I learned you before. So this one goes here, and instead 4, and 4 comes here. So here 5 plus 5 plus or 5 minus 4 is coming by the opposite sign. 5 minus 4 equals here negative 0.2x plus 0.4x. So the result 0.2x. Okay. 5 minus 4, which is 1. We divide by 0.2, 0.2 on both sides. We will get x equals 5. Right now, let's focus on the question, how many pounds of cashews are now in the box? Here is the amount of cashew of the first box, which is 2 pounds. Let's take the value of 5 here, the value of x. To calculate the cashew amount, 0.4 times 5, which is 2 pounds of cashew. So 2 in the first amount plus 2 in the second amount, which is 4 pounds of cashew. So the correct answer is 4. Thank you for listening. I hope you understand the question. And this question will help you to improve your math skills for amplitudes questions, quadrant questions, and any other competition. See you next time. Bye bye.